Even when surrounded by abundance, there is a subtle dissatisfaction that nags at the heart. Do you feel it too? In the comfort of material wealth, why does the mind still wander in search of more? The Buddha taught that this restlessness arises from dukkha, the unsatisfactoriness of life. Dukkha is not just pain, but the subtle discomfort even amidst joy and success. We chase happiness outside, but true peace is found within, in accepting what is. Let go of the need to possess. In simplicity, we find the essence of being. In relinquishing control, we open to the present moment, embracing what is. Breathe deeply, and with each breath, let go of tension and expectation. Peace is not a destination but a way of being, present in each mindful moment. May you walk this path with gentle steps and a heart open to life's unfolding. Even when surrounded by all that glitters, an emptiness lingers within. Why do we feel incomplete in a world that seems to offer so much? The Buddha taught that seeking happiness in external things leads to dukkha, the unsatisfactoriness inherent in life. Are we looking in the wrong place? When we pause and observe our mind, we notice the endless chase for satisfaction. This is the root of our unease. True peace is found not in accumulation, but in understanding and letting go. Can we be present with what is? In letting go, we find that happiness is not something to be achieved, but a state to return to. How do we practice this? The practice of mindfulness allows us to see the impermanent nature of all things. In this seeing, we find freedom. In each moment of mindful awareness, we touch a peace that is not dependent on conditions. This is our true home. As we learn to abide in this peace, our actions become aligned with compassion and wisdom. How does this transform our world? In this awareness, we find that the world is not something to conquer, but a garden to nurture with our presence. Let us live with an open heart, embracing each moment as it is. Here lies the path to true peace. Even with all possessions, why does the heart feel empty? This is dukkha, the unsatisfactoriness of life. The Buddha taught that suffering is part of conditioned existence, not removed by wealth or success. In seeking fulfillment externally, we overlook the peace found within. Are we looking in the right place? True contentment arises not from acquisition, but from understanding the nature of our desires. Like a river, desires flow endlessly. Observing without attachment brings insight. In letting go of grasping, we find a path to inner peace and freedom from suffering. The Buddha's path is one of simplicity, where less holding leads to more true joy. Letting go is not losing, but gaining the spaciousness of heart and mind. True peace is found in the present moment, where everything is just as it is. Sit with yourself, breathe, and know that peace is always within reach. Even when surrounded by abundance, there is often a lingering sense of dissatisfaction. Have you ever felt empty despite having everything? The Buddha taught that this unease is a part of life itself, known as dukkha. It is the unsatisfactoriness that comes with all experiences. We often seek happiness in external things, believing they will fill the void within. But true peace cannot be found outside. The Buddha's insight was that peace arises from within, through understanding the nature of our mind and desires. Letting go of attachment to desires and outcomes is key to finding true contentment. Can we learn to release our grasp? In letting go, we find a deeper sense of freedom. It's not about losing, but gaining clarity and peace within. Abiding in the present moment, we discover a peace that is not dependent on external circumstances. True peace is found in accepting things as they are, without needing them to be any different. In the stillness of our heart, we find the Buddha's teachings come alive, guiding us to live with compassion and wisdom. May we all find solace in the simplicity of the present moment, and live with a heart full of peace. In a world full of material abundance, many still feel an inner void they cannot fill. Have you ever wondered why happiness seems elusive? Dukkha, as the Buddha taught, is the unsatisfactory nature of life. Even with everything, there's a sense of something missing. Imagine the waves of the ocean, always moving but never satisfied. Our minds are similar, restless even when we seem to have it all. Awareness of this dissatisfaction is the first step. It's not about rejecting what we have, but seeing it clearly. Seeing the pattern of craving and clinging, we begin to understand the source of our unease. Like clouds passing through the sky, thoughts and desires can be observed without attachment. True peace comes from letting go, not because we have nothing, but because we cling to nothing. In releasing attachment, we find ourselves lighter, able to face life's waves with grace. With peace in our hearts, we discover the joy of simply being, beyond the need for more. Embrace the present moment, for it is in this simplicity that we find true peace. In moments of silence, we often find that despite everything we own, a subtle discontent lingers within us. The Buddha taught that this discontent arises from dukkha, the inherent unsatisfactoriness of life. It's not about lacking anything material, it's about a deeper existential. Imagine chasing a mirage, thinking it will quench your thirst. This is the endless cycle of seeking happiness in external things, always just beyond reach. Dukkha reminds us to turn inward, to see that true peace is not about acquiring more, but about letting go of our attachments and desires. The path to liberation begins with mindfulness. Observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment lets us see their transient nature. In this space of awareness, we find that what seemed so solid and troubling is actually fluid and changing. Let go and watch the transformation. Peace arises when we cease clinging to the moment and simply allow it to be. In this acceptance, there is profound liberation. In abiding with the present moment, we discover a happiness that is simple and profound, untouched by the chaos of the world. This inner peace is always within reach. It calls us to return to our true nature, beyond the fluctuations of our external world. May you find the path to true peace within, not in the clutter of the world, but in the stillness of your heart. You find yourself surrounded by everything you thought would make you happy. Yet, there's an underlying restlessness that never seems to fade. It's the nature of our desires to always want more, leaving us in a constant state of longing. In moments of stillness, you can begin to see through the illusion of material satisfaction. True happiness lies not in accumulation, but in understanding the nature of our mind. The Buddha taught that the root of suffering is attachment. To see this is to begin to free ourselves. Letting go of our clinging leads to true freedom and peace within. This freedom is not about abandoning the world, but about living in it with a heart unburdened. In this state, every moment becomes an opportunity to deepen our understanding and joy. True peace is not found outside, but cultivated within, as we learn to live with mindfulness. May we all find the peace that comes from truly understanding ourselves and the world around us. Have you ever wondered why happiness seems elusive, even when you have everything you thought you wanted? The Buddha teaches that even amidst abundance, we experience a fundamental unsatisfactoriness, known as dukkha. Like an itch that never quite goes away, dukkha is the restlessness that tells us something is missing. This dissatisfaction arises because we cling to impermanent things, hoping they will bring lasting happiness. To find true peace, we must learn to let go of our attachments and embrace the present moment. Just as clouds pass through the sky, our thoughts and desires can drift away if we let them. Practice mindfulness to anchor yourself in the present, where true freedom lies. With practice, peace becomes a natural state, not tied to external conditions. Imagine a life where contentment flows from within, not from what you possess. Begin your journey with a simple breath and let it guide you to lasting peace. Even when surrounded by everything we desire, a sense of emptiness can linger. Have you felt this before? In our pursuit of happiness, we cling to things, hoping they will fill the void. Like a river flowing, life constantly changes. The The more we grasp, the more we suffer. Awareness is the key. With mindfulness, we see the impermanent nature of all things. In seeing things as they are, not as we wish them to be, peace arises naturally. Letting go is not losing what you have, it's gaining what you will never lose. In the freedom of letting go, we find the space to breathe and truly live. Peace is not something to achieve, but a state to return to. It is always within you. As we embrace this inner peace, we learn to walk lightly, with compassion and grace. Let us remember, true happiness is not in having, but in being. In peace, we find our true home.